Well, hello guys, welcome to Always the Wild Ones. My name is Vanessa Lee. So I've got some good updates and I've got some bad updates on specifically my Hoyas. Oh my gosh, which for me is quite painful. Always seems to be losing leaves. There they are, rotting away. Yeah, this one's been freaking me out. I love my Hoyas very, very much, and I thought we got along. I thought we had something going, but I've obviously dropped the ball recently, and yeah, I'm going to talk you through the ones that are a little unhappy, but there are some that are doing so well. We will be doing a little bit of repotting, and I am going to rescue what looks to me like a plant that's ready to kick the bucket. So let's go. Let's go and check out these Hoyas. Okay, so where to start? Let's start with some good news. I'm going to show you some good things that have been going on. So this is my Hoya australis Lisa, and I recently put her, I've just decided to hang her here because she was taking up so much space. She needs to live there where the Hoya Wietii is currently. Yeah, and she had this one shoot that was kind of just all green, but when you look on the top, there's like another new little sprout that's just come out of it, and the leaves are looking like they might get some variegation. So fingers crossed. I mean, that leaf is looking very variegated. So yeah, there's a new shoot happening on this plant, which I'm loving, and this one is just doing what it's doing. All the way over here. This dude has bloomed twice now. The blooms are amazing. I'm going to put one of the blooms on the side actually, because I was very impressed to see this one twice in the space of 2 months, 3 months. Very happy. If you don't have this Hoya, maybe you should get one, because it seems like I'm no what is the correct word? I am no master of Hoya. I'm definitely a beginner, and I got that thing to bloom, which is quite amazing. But yeah, this plant I actually want to repot at some stage. Hopefully we get enough time to do that today. That is my Hoya parasitica, black margin, and next to that one is a cutting from that plant, which also bloomed. That one's bloomed once, and the pedungles are nuts. Let's see if I can find the pedungle. It's hard to trace them all, but yeah, there's this one which is huge. And that flower was actually massive. I was so proud, such a proud mama. And then there's another massive one somewhere, but anyway. Let's move on. This is some cuttings. I've got 2 of these, which is the Hoya Crimson Queen. Got one there, and I got another one here, and I actually have another one. Where is she? Oh, she's down there at the back. Yeah, another one down there at the back. Let's go back up. So they're doing very well. They've been growing like crazy. This one, actually, this stem goes all the way up, all the way. So she's clearly enjoying summertime. Beneath those 2 is my princess, my crimson princess, and she's definitely growing. She's getting very bushy. She might at some stage need to go into a larger vessel as well. And down here, this one is the Hoya carnosa red. She's not looking so red at the moment. I probably might have to lift the lighting. She has definitely produced new leaves. Those 3 that are on top there are all new. And I think even that one that's pointing up, I'll have to try and find an old photo. But yeah, that one's it's kind of gone unnoticed, to be honest. It just suddenly had new leaves. So yeah, that's that little dude. Who else? Who else? So let's go back up here. So I've got little Hoya Waiatii, the variegated one. She's a sweet little thing. They're all in Lechuza pon, every last one of my Hoyas. I've probably got maybe 2 Hoyas that are not in pon, and I'll show you those. Well, I'll show you the one that's in here at least. So yeah, she's growing. She's definitely growing. I don't see any new leaves, but she's probably similar to my other Waiatii, which I never noticed the growth, but I just suddenly noticed, like, oh my God, it's doubled in size. Like it just gets bushier. And the leaves are so slender and they grow so close together that it's just kind of clustered, and you just don't notice the growth quite as much as maybe a plant like that, where the leaves are kind of have spaces in between. This is a Hoya CV Mini Belle, and she has given me new leaves. I'm so happy. Why are you not focusing? Okay, well, I think we began with, a 3, and then we've got 3 here. I'm really happy with this little baby. She's so cute and loving life, and tons of aerial rootage going on up there. We've got another parasitica at the back there, little baby one. She's so cute, actually. I must show you. In this tiny little glass vessel, and look at the shape that she's throwing. It's so cute. It's like she's trellised already, but she's not. And yeah, I love how dark her leaves are as well. And shiny, just really interesting. And you can really see that black margin. Yeah, pretty little thing. Let's put her back. Squeeze it back in there. Next to her, okay, this one I am a little concerned about, and I'm really trying not to freak out. This one's definitely produced, I think, 2 new leaves. But then this stalky bit here, hang on, let me just put it down so that I can get this thing to focus. Yeah, this stalky bit, it just went all brown, and it was green and now it's brown. But when you look really close, I think that's a new stalky bit coming. So yeah, I'll probably just cut that off today. But yeah, this is my Hoya rotundiflora. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, things are going very well. The roots, I know, are amazing. This one I repotted not so long ago, the 2 together. Next to that dude is my Hoya Krohniana, super silver splash something, really long name. This one came in soil, and I mean, it's transitioned okay into pon. The leaves finally do feel like stronger, but I'm kind of always worried about this plant for some reason. I try not to faff around it too much, but she is gorgeous. She's, Now, I haven't really paid much attention to whether the leaves change with more or less light. We've got a kind of weird looking reddish splash on that leaf. I'm not sure if that's just about to die or that's like from highlights. Got some great little half moony. Isn't that cute? Absolutely love that. But then when you look at the lower leaves, especially the ones at the back, I guess these ones aren't getting as much light. You can definitely see that they're darker. So yeah, that's what I've noticed so far with this particular plant. So I'm guessing the lower the light, the darker the leaves will become. And then this Hoya Waiatii, oh my gosh, she has been growing like nuts recently. You can see there's like a brand new leaf there. They first come in really dark, and then that darkness slowly goes to green, but it's just left around the edge of the leaf, which you can see. Really stunning. Easy first beginner plant in my opinion. This is definitely one of my easiest. I would say this one's slightly more difficult. This one, it's been fairly easy so far. I've got a feeling this one's going to be a little difficult, or at least a slow grower. And the Parasutica, I would say, is a great beginner plant, Hoya plant. And even the Australis Lisa, I think, is very easy and very rewarding, really quick grower, like crazy quick. So yeah, if you do not have the patience, because Hoyas are slow growers, this one will keep you very happy. I think I did all those guys there. Okay, let's go down. So yeah, these guys live under a table. We've got a glass table, there's some lighting on top, and the sun, when it is out, it hasn't been out for a couple of days, it's been very gloomy, but when it is, it does pass across all of these plants here at the bottom, which is fantastic, and I love that. So, okay, I'm going to still continue with the ones that I'm happy with, and then we'll do the grumpy ones later. This is my Hoya Cingulatus Alas River, and we have lots of, I need more light, and we have lots of new leaves, loads. Look, that. Yeah, so these are definitely new. This little baby down here. These two up here, I think this one was originally here. Hopefully I've got a photo and I can put that up so that you can see the difference and the growth. And that peduncle is still there. Oh, okay, it doesn't want to zoom in. Let's do this instead. There's the peduncle down there. So she's still there, so that's good. We're happy about that. But yeah, I would like to repot this one today. So I'm going to put that to one side. Okay, these two guys. Okay, so this one is my Hoya Loheri. We've got like this new stalk going on. Let me see if I can get in there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Oh, okay, there. You can kind of see it. It's just, let me get my finger on it. Hopefully that will help. There it is. And do we have any new leaves? To be honest, I really don't know. I'd have to look at a photo of this plant. I think not. I think it's just working on its root system. And I still haven't seen any. Excuse all the algae. It's crazy algae in this pot, which apparently isn't bad for your plant. Oh, I see a root. Yay. Oh, that's good. I don't know if it looks so great, but it's a root. Okay, so good. Let's move on. The next one I'm going to show you is my Hoya breviolata, and we definitely have new leaves. I think I started with 4 and I've got 3 new ones. These 2 here are new, and this one is still soft. Yeah, she's new. So I am happy with this little dude. I don't see any roots though. I do not. Don't see any. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to repot this one either just yet. I think I'm just going to leave it alone for now. And okay, let's get on to the troublesome ones. So we've got this dude. I separated this from the plant that I showed you just now. So it's another Krohniana, Super Silver, Splash, whatever. I'll put the correct name up. But this one was it's lived many places. I've tried a couple of different areas and it just always seems to be losing leaves. Someone did actually write in, I think it was in my last Hoya unboxing, someone did leave a comment about this plant. Was it in that? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, someone did say this plant has a tendency of just losing leaves all the time. So I have lost a couple of leaves, but I do see new ones. So I don't know, maybe I should just leave this one alone. I don't see any kind of rotting roots, although, I don't know. I think there's new roots kind of growing. But I think the old roots are just going to rot away. There we go, we can see it now. So you can see those brown squiggly bits. Those look like rotting roots. And then the green ones next to it definitely looks like fresh new ones. Quite a bit of water in here. I might have to empty some of that. Yeah, so they're all in Lechuza Pond and there is a reservoir. I actually make some holes in a plastic cup. So it's in 2 cups. Obviously the outer cup does not have holes in. So yeah, I just need to release some of that water that I've put in there because it's a little too much. I'll put that back, but I would like to eventually pin that up on the board. But yeah, she's just gonna go there for now. And then this guy. So this is actually one of my first Hoyas. This is my Hoya. It's a hybrid Albo marginata, and I don't know, she's kind of looking a little bit better actually since I put her on a trellis, but you can see the leaves are yellowing. So the first thing I noticed when this thing like kind of screamed at me like I'm not happy, the leaves just look very wrinkly, so I thought, okay, I'll water you. And then the leaves looked yellow. So yeah, this one, I don't even need to look at the roots to know that they're rotting, because I've had this problem before with, I think it was an orchid or a jewel orchid. It was a jewel orchid. And you know, once you've rotted out those roots, the leaves of course are not getting anything, any nutrition. Yeah, there you go, you can see them. There they are, rotting away. So yeah, when you can see that those leaves are wrinkling up and they're not being able to absorb any water, and then they start yellowing, you kind of pretty much know that that is a root situation. I don't know how I managed to overwater this plant, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna dismantle this thing. I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna check out the roots, and we might end up having to cut this plant up just to rescue it. But yeah, this is a major rescue mission today. This one has to be done. So I'm gonna put that down there, and then I'm gonna show you another one. Oh my gosh, can you believe there's another one? Yep, there's more than one. So this I've actually taken off of my Hoya linearis, and it is currently in pon. I had to cut these stems off of the mother plant, and I thought I'd try it in pon. Now the mother plant's actually in soil. It is plumping up a little bit actually. It's not looking quite as wrinkly, but you can see wrinklage there. It's just a little bit, but I'm really hoping it'll just start rooting in here. So she's in a plastic box basically for the humidity, and hopefully that will just raise the humidity and she'll get happy again. I'm gonna put her back. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put her back, and then I'm gonna show you. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so here is my Hoya linearis. On this side, she is looking fantastic, but it's not until you get over to this side. Oh, how am I gonna do this? And then you get to the other side and you can see we've got struggling pieces. Let me just show you. They just look meh. They just look dry and wrinkly. So I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe it's not getting as much light as you would like. So maybe I should try that, spinning it round a little bit more towards the light. Or it could be a pest. So I need to do a bit of an investigation with the Hoya linearis because I've really just been putting it off. But yeah, I mean, at the bottom you can see that there is new growth on this side. And then on the other side, it's just, yeah, and I mean, that's where I took the cuttings that are currently down here that I just showed you. It was from that side of the plant. So I really need to sort that out. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone, but I think I just want to get on with this one because it has been, yeah, this one's been freaking me out. So yeah, let's take this guy and yeah, just try and rescue it as quickly as possible. Okay, so we've got the plant. I think we should start with this one. Oh, I really hope I can rescue her. I actually do have, I have other pieces of this plant in a propagation box with sphagnum moss and they have rooted. No, one of them rooted. Let me see, actually I might go and get that box. Yeah, I'm gonna do that quick. So yeah, this is my box, it's a mess. I just literally just throw things in there. But hopefully I can show you what's in there. So this dude, oh yeah, like when you tug on this, there's some resistance. So that has definitely rooted, whereas this piece has not. And it doesn't look like it's going to. And I've also got some, ooh, okay, let's take that out. I've also got some Hoya Krohniana in there, and that has definitely rooted as well. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I mean, it might be a matter of the plant just needs to go back into soil and it just doesn't like pond. So maybe we'll do a bit of an experiment, but right now I'm going to tip the camera down and yeah, I'm going to get this plant out and have a look at its roots. So yeah, I probably will just chuck that out. I've got all my things. Bowls. Actually, let's just put them out first. Let's try and do this tidy. So yeah, it's in the whole double cup method with holes in this one. Actually, the holes are like around this kind of level so that there's a nice reservoir of water. And then that one does not have holes. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think half the roots are actually in the cup. Probably. So yeah, there was definitely more roots on this plant when I put it into the pond. So we've definitely lost some roots, but I can see new roots coming as well. So that is very hopeful. I think what I'll do is just trim off the bad ones. You can see here, this one here is very dry. Is it dry? I don't know. Are any of them soggy? Let's see. Yeah, they're just kind of falling off like that. But we do have, there's hope. So I should be able to rescue at least this part of the plant. So far, so good. Let's put that there. Ooh. This massive piece. Oh no. Oh dear, no. Okay, let me just get in there. Can you see what's going on there? There's like all this kind of rotting. The stem itself is, oh, that does not look good. Let's just peel that off. Yeah, that's all quite rutty. I'll probably give that a rinse under the tap and try and wash off whatever. That obviously had just rotting roots and it almost kind of rotted the stem, but I think the stem is feeling quite strong, so I think the stem itself might be okay. And we've got to try and figure out what we're going to do with that to try and get some roots back on it. And we got another piece. Ugh. Yeah, it's gross. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Yeah, it's just mush. But that is what's left. So I'm going to give these guys a little rinse and my hands under the tap and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, yeah, gosh. Yeah, there's lots of dead roots and stuff in there. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty gross. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But for now, this is what we are left with. So this one's not too bad, although I am going to trim some of these. That one doesn't have, one has better roots, but the stem itself, yeah, it looks a lot better. I'm just going to let these dry out, I think. And then the last piece has no roots. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's one root right there. So hopefully we can rescue this. While I'm potting up the other plant, I can think about what I'm going to do with this one. But yeah, for now, I'll just trim off these roots that don't look like they're going to be doing anything. They're just, yeah, I'm just going to chop it there. So this one, oh my gosh, that one literally just fell off. So I'll keep that. And then this one, I mean, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels dead and dry, this piece. It really feels very woody. So I'm tempted to kind of just cut that. Okay, it's white now, finally, inside. So that should be okay. Let's try that on this one as well, actually, and just make sure. See, it's dead inside. So I'm going to keep cutting up until I start seeing white. Still nothing. Oh gosh. Okay, I've had to go quite high up before finding an area that looks alive. Definitely going to leave these to callus over. I'll just pop them, should I put them? Put them here. And then this one I think is, I don't know, I mean there's a root here which looks viable, but the stem itself, I want to cut it. Go ahead and cut that. Try and save. Oh, that root just fell off. We've still got the one root, and at least it's alive there. Okay. Wow. She really didn't do so well. I've definitely been neglecting that plant. I need to try and figure out whether I'm going to put it back into pon again. I mean, maybe when I bought that plant, it came in soil. I took all of the soil off, but clearly not enough. Maybe that's the reason why. So I think I will try pon again. Just on the floor over there. Right, next. I think I'm going to repot this little guy and get this one into a better situation. It's going to go into one of these cups. Oh, that's just perlite in there. I bought these from like a pound shop kind of thing. They're really cool because they're plastic and they're just really clear. Because normally all I can find are these kind of cups, which I mean they're fine, but that's just so much more attractive. And I think I got 6 for about £1.50. Okay, let's do, oh hang on, no, before I do that, I want to get this little pot sorted out. So I'm going to do a reservoir in the bottom of leckables. Nice little level like that is good. Do I need more? Oops. Just filling those little spaces along the sides. So I don't want all the pon to go down the sides. Okay. That looks good. Such a fuss pot. Okay, I think that will work. A little bit more faffing. Okay, I'm done. So that should be fine. I also have some Lechuza pon all washed up and ready to go. It's got a mix of perlite in there, just to make it a little bit more airy and lighter. Where's my scoop? What? That's so strange. I've been so organised up until this moment. I do not know where it is. Okay, I'm just going to use a cup. I honestly don't know where I put it. So frustrating. Okay. Need some things. Put some in the bottom. Okay, let's have a look at some roots. See what's going on in here. got some serious roots. Ooh, okay. Here she is. Let's have a look and see what these roots are looking like. Oh, I was expecting more than that. Look, tiny little root system so far. And then we've got another one here. The roots on that one is a little bit more impressive. And then this one, quite tiny. She's stuck to this little ball. Let's see if I can, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I want to put these guys in here. This one's actually, okay, yeah. I'm going to have to lean them a little bit. That one can go a little bit higher. Wow, spiggly. Yeah, this one needs to go a little bit lower. Okay, I think I just damaged a leaf as well. Yeah, I did. Ah! Hopefully she'll get a new one. Okay, and then that one. And then she needs to be about that height. Right. Get it in there. That one needs to be a little bit higher. Somewhere like there. We ruined a bit of a leaf whilst doing that, but can you see that little dude? But it could have been worse, I guess. Squash her in. Okay, there we go. They've all got like quite a nice bit of space around them, which is nice. Sorted. That one's done. Right. I'm actually feeling fairly confident that I could maybe get another plant done. So that wasn't too bad. Didn't knock off the peduncle. Brilliant. Lost a bit of a leaf. Not so brilliant. Oh, we've still got these two new little leaves, so that's good. She'll grow new ones. Okay, I'm going to go and get the Hoya parasitica, and I think I'm going to repot it today. Here she is, all her glory, and I really hope I don't lose any peduncles whilst doing this. But yeah, she's got some crazy big peduncles. One there, she's got another one here. And does she have any more? And that's it. So we've only got two to keep an eye on whilst this whole process goes through. I really do not want to lose any peduncles. And I'm probably going to have to make up some more pon. I actually bought, let me just put those up there. Yeah, I actually got some new pon. I bought some from Soul Ninja, which I have here in this box. I bought the fine one this time because last time I bought the coarse one and I'm not mad about it. It's not my favourite. So I'm hoping the finer one is... Apparently the finer one's finer than the Lechuza. But we'll see. Maybe I'll end up mixing two of them together, or let's have a look at it. I'm going to put the camera down so that you can see. It says there's... Let's open this baby up. Box of goodies. I love getting stuff on Soul Ninja. They always send you this, which is great. It's got lots of like little bits of help, and it tells you about the ingredients that are in the purchase, stuff that you've purchased. A little bit of information, a little thank you letter. So cute. You like that? So here we go. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm relieved. It's looking so good. I'm really happy. So I actually only ordered the 2.5 litre because I was just so unsure about it. This is definitely going to be enough to get us through a couple of plants. And I also bought some more clay pebbles. They look different. They look different to what I got last time. Very different. I'll show you. That's what I got from them last time. So maybe it's just that I ordered a smaller bag because normally I get a 10 litre bag. And this time I only got a 5. So maybe when you get the smaller bags, the pebbles are like just different. Mad about that. Yeah, so that's those. But yeah, very happy with this at least. I am going to have to go and wash some up though. And pour it out so we can have a proper look. So with the Soil Ninjas pon, there's no fertilizer added. Unlike the Lechuza pon, they put these little fertilizer pellets in. So that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna go and give this a rinse under the sink and I'll be right back. I found my scooper, I'm so happy. So it is washed, the water is now running clear, as you can see, so it's good to go. Right, I have a jar for this. I'm gonna be using this. Got myself a reservoir. Hope that's not too deep. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So this plant will be going in here. I put a little layer of this stuff. Actually, I'll mix some in with this perlite. What I've got left. Give that a little mix. it's looking like. And then you just put a layer at the bottom. Like so. I hope this comes out in one chunk. That would be amazing. Happens. Wow, the roots are crazy. You can see that. There's a lot of roots in here. Okay. Okay, hopefully that is going to be deep enough. Let's have a look. I think I could go a little bit deeper. Can you see what's going on? Oh, I need to come back a bit. You kind of want it around the edges. And then, yeah, that's good. So at the moment, she's just kind of sat in there like that. So I just need to try and get some pon around those edges. Do we still have all the pedungles? I think we do. Oh, messy. Try and get her nice and comfortable. We need to make up some more. Add some perlite to this, because this is what it's looking like without the perlite. Once you put in a bit of perlite, it just makes it a little bit fluffier. This is all freshly washed perlite. I just need to get around the front somehow. I think because it's wet, it's not kind of sliding into place as it would normally. My head's not in the way. God, it is. Okay. Just poke it down with my finger. Okay. So it is. Oh. It is in and the battery is dying. Hang on. Okay, we're almost done here. Oh my gosh. Made a bit of a mess. Almost done. Just keep cutting it all over the leaves. That's not what I want. might would be easier to wait for this stuff to dry, so you can learn from my mistake. Neighbours must be loving me right now. Hopefully I won't have to do that again. Okay, where are those peduncles? Yep, they're still here. Oh, that's fantastic. So she's done. A little bit of water. I mean, luckily the pond is wet anyway, so. Okay. What is that? There she is. And I'll probably have a little fiddle with that on another day. I'm gonna leave it for now. I don't wanna like mess with her too much. But I'm really happy with that. What are we gonna do next? Let's check and see how the plant that I just cut up, my marginata, let's see how that's looking. So I'm gonna put this one back on the shelf. Well, back on the shelf, I've got to make some space for it actually. Some guys are gonna have to move. I'll show you what the end result looks like. Yeah, I'll be right back. Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this plant. Let me show you what's going on. Like this piece has completely wrinkled up. It looks very wrinkly. And I'm just really concerned. I don't know what to do with this. I think for now, I'm gonna throw these pieces into the propagation bin. I need help, guys. What am I gonna do with this thing? Well, okay. I know that the ones that are in the box are doing really, really well. I think what I'll do is I'll cut off the pieces. This piece I'm going to put in the propagation box, and I'm also going to put this piece in. I think it's doing really, really well. I'll probably get rid of that leaf because it's yellowing already. It's not going to do anything else other than that. Yeah, I'll put these in the propagation box. And this one, I think I'm going to do a bit of an experiment with this one. I'm going to put this one back into pond. Right. Yay, that was easy enough. So I think we can make a little bit of space in here for these guys. So they're in the box, fingers crossed. The other plant is doing very well in there, so yeah, I think this is going to be cool. This is going to be the experiment, and I'm going to cut this into 2 pieces. I'm going to cut it here, like that. So yeah, we'll just have to, you know, all of us please pray for that plant, because I really do love that plant. It has very fond memories attached to it, like when the day that I found it, and it was just all so crazy and wild. It was like my first Hoya, and I found it in a shop that's very close to me. It's one of my favourite stores. It was the first time I ever went to this store, and I had such an amazing chat with the owner, and yeah, it was just fun memories, really. Weirdo. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to do now with the Hoyas, and I'm going to have to move them around a little bit so as to make space for the one that the Parasitica that I've now put into a glass vessel. And yeah, and then I'll tidy up all this as well because it's looking pretty crazy. I'll show you. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at the mess that I've made. So I'm going to tidy this up, and then I am going to rearrange the Hoyas. So I have put the Hoya parasitica in this hanging, what do they call those things? Macrame. I actually made that little macrame there so she can hang. And then I've managed to get my Krohniana super silver splash whatever up, and I've put the Carnosa red a little higher up as well, so it's all looking really pretty. And the guys up there are all the same. I haven't moved any of those around. And then down here I put the Singulatis back down. Oh, she sits there. Yeah, I put her back down here, and hopefully she'll carry on doing what she's doing and push out some new leaves. I damaged one, unfortunately, but hopefully she'll just bounce back. But yeah, I'm really happy with my little Hoya area. It's looking fabulous. And more up there. I know it's getting late, guys. Let me put this camera back on the stand so I can say goodbye. So that is everything for today. I'm really pleased about the plants so far. I will most definitely give you an update on my hybrid, the Hoya. I will definitely give you an update on my Hoya hybrid elbow marginata, and let you know how she's getting on. I do feel that this little humidity box is the way to go. It has worked in the past, and so I'm expecting good things. And yeah, and then we've got the experiment as well, so I'll keep you updated on the two. And oh, just fingers crossed everything goes okay. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out, and do let me know if you have any ideas of some videos that I haven't done so far that maybe you would be interested in. If you've seen my collection, maybe I just keep skimming over a certain plant and not going back to it. Yeah, so keep me on track. Leave that in the comments down below if you have any suggestions. I would love to know what you are interested in, and hopefully I have some information on that. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and share this video and my videos with all your people. I'd love to have them all here in the community. This family is growing. I know I say that every time because I just still can't actually believe it is happening. And I just want to say thank you again to all my subscribers, because oh my gosh, you guys, it's just been amazing. This year has been so good to me, and I have really enjoyed the whole experience so far, and I can't wait to see what is yet to come. So yeah, let's stop being mushy. I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you here again very soon. Until then, bye.